Good morning once again and a warm welcome to the Weather Desk. Take a look at our weather for today, but we're going to start with beautiful pictures and sent through by you. One sent through by Mteza from the Eastern Cape. Cloudy conditions over this area. We move on to KwaZulu-Natal. We're seeing fine conditions, some haze over those areas, and this picture was sent through by Nhlaga. And lastly, from Kimberley, the Northern Cape, fine conditions. That's sent through by Shakes. Remember, in the Northern Cape, we still have a heat wave warning, and this is mainly for the central and the eastern parts. Persistently high temperatures are expected to last from today into the 30th. This will stretch to the western half of the Eastern Cape, covering the Free State as well as the southern parts of the Northwest. Do remember to drink your water and keep hydrated. Avoid direct sunlight, especially over those areas in the eastern parts of the Northern Cape. Take breaks whilst you're working, especially if you have to work outside. Now let's get to our weather forecast for today. A 30% chance of showers and thundershowers is expected to the eastern parts of the Northern Cape. This will cover the Northwest into the Free State as well as the western half of the Eastern Cape. A 60% chance of showers and thundershowers is expected for the eastern half of the Eastern Cape into the eastern parts of the Free State as well as covering the southern parts of Gauteng and the southern areas of KwaZulu-Natal later in the afternoon. The South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms. These conditions are expected to result in heavy downpours that may lead to localized flooding, a possibility of damaging winds as well as a possibility of hail and excessive lightning. These conditions are expected to the southern parts of the Northwest, covering the eastern parts of the Free State as well as the western areas of KwaZulu-Natal, and not leaving out the southern parts of Gauteng. Do remember that these conditions may result in more of damaging winds as well as hail later in the afternoon into the evening, so do take caution around those areas. For the southwestern interior, dry conditions are expected. Weather conditions conducive for veld fires. These are expected to the central and the eastern parts of the Northern Cape. This will also cover the northern parts just north of Uppington. So if you see any unnecessary fires, report them to your necessary authorities. Hot conditions are expected into the afternoon. Uppington will peak at 40 degrees. It will be hot in Gauteng, Pretoria with a maximum of 33, 32 in Musina. Into the southwestern parts, will peak at a maximum of 36 degrees. For tomorrow, hot conditions are still expected into the eastern parts as well as covering the central interior. Kimberley will peak at a maximum of 38 degrees. A 60% chance of showers and thundershowers is expected to the eastern parts of the country tomorrow. This will cover the eastern half of the Eastern Cape into the Free State as well as covering the southwestern parts of Mpumalanga. Otherwise, it is a 30% chance of showers and thundershowers. Very hot conditions are still expected into the western interior. Once we get to Thursday, we're seeing that band of showers and thundershowers having a higher chance of happening for the central parts into the eastern areas. This will cover the Free State, Gauteng, as well as stretching into the northwest. Very hot conditions expected in the western half. And that's it from our weather. Do stay tuned.